The OpenSea airdrop is by far one of the most hyped airdrops in Web3 history, and we're going to be seeing a lot of people make a lot of money from this. And I want you guys to know how to make as much money as possible from this, whether you're getting the airdrop or whether you want to trade this thing. Maybe you want to leverage trade. Maybe you just want to buy the OpenSea token and buy it at a lower price and sell it at a higher price. I'm going to be giving you guys the full rundown of this and how it's going to work. And I'm also going to give you guys info and predictions and some insider info that I've been getting that you guys will be able to use to your advantage. So make sure to stick around. So as we all know, OpenSea is the marketplace that was there when the NFT bull run, the NFT craze was at its biggest, and OpenSea has made billions of dollars off of retail who have traded these NFTs on the marketplace, and they made quite a bit of money. And we can even see here their 7-day volume in US dollars back in 2021, 2022. These guys were getting hundreds of millions of dollars every single week in trading volume, which for them, the small fees that they were making on every single transaction was insane. So people are speculating that this is going to be the biggest airdrop in crypto history or the biggest airdrop in Web3 history. I'm here to give you the facts. I'm here to give you the good, the bad, and also what is realistically going to happen. So number one thing, which is the most important, it's going to happen. A lot of people were speculating whether this is going to happen or not. It's going to happen. It was confirmed on the OpenSea Foundation tweet. And also OpenSea registered a company in the Cayman Islands, which, we all know what that means when you go ahead and do that. That means that you're going to launch a token. And OpenSea right here, their Twitter, they actually made a tweet that says Ocean enters the chat. This is the OpenSea Foundation Twitter. And we're speculating that it's going to be called Ocean. It might be called Sea. I don't think that matters at all. I think that's besides the point of this video. We're here to make money. We're here to figure out how to make as much money as possible on this. So I'm going to go to my next point, which is the best case for this is that this is going to bring back hundreds of millions of dollars back into the NFT market, and it's going to bring a huge surge of liquidity, right? This is the best case on what is going to happen. And if this is done correctly, if OpenSea does this airdrop correctly, we're going to see projects like Doodles and Azuki who have upcoming airdrops. It's going to boost what they currently have coming on. It's going to help them with that momentum that OpenSea is already creating for them. And if OpenSea airdrop does not do well, it can mess up a lot of future airdrops, and it can mess up the sentiment and the speculation around a lot of airdrops in the space, which can completely kill everything. So we have to be super careful. You might get hit hard when the speculation is not true. So I wrote here, don't try to farm the airdrop. Don't try to buy things based on speculation. I don't think it'll help you. I don't think this will be worth it. And that's my opinion. Now, if you are going to get the airdrop, that's great. You're going to get free money. That's free money for yourself. But we don't know how much it's going to be. We know that OpenSea has time and time again disappointed retail, disappointed the public, and have not done what the retail or what the public has thought is correct. And we have to realize that OpenSea is a massive company that used to be valued at multi-billion dollars back in 21, 22. And a lot of times they don't care about retail. They don't care about doing what's right or what the retail wants, because they're already making so much money and they don't need to go ahead and cater to the retail because they're making so much money. They already have made so much money. And as we continue throughout this video, make sure to go check out my private group, Mashallah group. As you guys can see, we have a bunch of people in there, 5-star rated. Everyone is super happy in there. You guys can check out the testimonials. We're looking at airdrops. We're trading meme coins. We're looking at altcoins. We're doing everything that we can. We have a bunch of different tool sets in there that are helping people win in these markets. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. That was another point that I made there. And I want to make sure that you guys can make money on this, right? And it's very simple. You can look at Magic Eden. I believe that OpenSea will open a lot bigger than Magic Eden, right? A lot of people are trying to compare this to Magic Eden. I think that this OpenSea airdrop will open at a way bigger FTV. We also have to realize that OpenSea is native for Ethereum people. And on Ethereum, there are way bigger whales on Ethereum that are using OpenSea than Magic Eden will ever get. And that's just the simple facts. OpenSea has had way more volume over the years. OpenSea has had way more whales. OpenSea has had projects and flagship projects that have had way higher floor prices that people mainly trade on OpenSea for. And at the end of the day, it's Ethereum, right? So it's going to get a lot more attention and volume than like a Solana native marketplace. And all of this means that we're potentially going to have even a bigger sell-off than this Magic Eden token. But that also depends too on the tokenomics of the token, the supply distribution, who's involved, which investors have unlock schedules at which times. All of these things are taken into account, which I know a lot of you guys don't care about that. You guys just want to make your money and do your thing, which I'm also going to go over all that. But we have to keep in mind that OpenSea has huge investors that, they have to make as much money as possible and they have to farm people as much as possible to be profitable. No company comes into this industry to be a charity, and we have to realize that OpenSea is not a bad guy. OpenSea is just a company that needs to make money, and that's as simple as you guys have to see it, right? They're not doing this to give back to anyone. And they're doing this because there's more money in this for them than there is not money in it for them, right? There's more upside for them doing this than there is potential downside. And that's why they're taking this full-fledged. And the two ways that I think that are going to be the best for you guys to make money on this right now, and I know that you guys have been waiting for this, but the two best ways that I think that you guys can make money on this are, one, leverage trading the OpenSea token as soon as it launches, because I believe that it's going to be listed on all major exchanges right away. OpenSea is a massive company backed by all the biggest boys. Everyone's going to want to go ahead and list this on their major exchange right away. So it is going to be listed on all major exchanges right away, as well as, two, it is going to be available on the decentralized exchanges as well. So you guys have to keep that in mind. And we all believe that OpenSea is going to be opening on Ethereum and not on Solana. If they do something on Solana, I think that'll be absolutely insane. And that'll personally blow my mind. I think they're just going to open on Ethereum. There's also some speculation they might go on Base, but I think it'll just strictly be on Ethereum network. So you guys can do as you wish with that info. But also, too, for the people who are getting the airdrop, my advice to you, right? My game plan for myself, too, is as soon as I get the airdrop, I'm going to sell half of it right away. And then I'm going to ride the rest. And I'm just going to sell as I wish. I'm going to read the market. I'm going to see the sentiment. I'm going to look at which market makers are involved, which exchanges are involved. And I'm going to sell as I wish. And that means that I'm going to be looking at the market. There's no guaranteed game plan. Anything can change tomorrow or the day after. No one knows. So you have to just watch the market. I want to sell half right away because I always know that these airdrops always have massive sell-offs. And if anything, I can always pick up this token back at a lower price if I feel that it's a great token or if I feel like it's a great buying opportunity. And I think that we're going to get a lot of great buying opportunities for the OpenSea token. And I think that there's going to be a lot more, and if anything, no joke, probably 100 times more organic volume on the OpenSea token than the Magic Eden token. Right now, we see the Magic Eden token. There's not a lot of organic volume on it. A lot of it is just market makers. So I honestly think the Magic Eden token was great, but the way it's performing is just basically all artificial at this current point. And the OpenSea token is going to have a lot more coverage, a lot more mind share, and a lot more organic people and a lot more organic volume and huge whales and just retail in general buying in. On top of that, they're going to be having huge investors, huge market makers, huge exchanges. Everyone is going to be in the mix, and I believe that it's going to be pretty crazy. And the next thing, again, it's going to be one of the biggest airdrops in Web3 history. So at the end of the day, no matter what happens here, this is going to be a historical moment for the space. This is going to be a moment that is going to be extremely entertaining for everyone to watch as we all turn on our computers on the day that this airdrop happens and we watch everything play out. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be very entertaining, just as I said earlier. I'm going to be uploading another video if we get a lot more info on this airdrop, and I'm going to be giving you guys my entire spill, my entire game plan, how much money I'm going to be putting into this thing, who I know is going to be putting money into this thing. It's all based off of which info we get in the future, and I don't know when this thing is going to drop, but I believe it's going to launch in Q1 of 2025, which means anywhere from January, February, March, anywhere around that time that this thing is going to launch. So with that being said, keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to be uploading more videos on airdrops and all this other stuff because right now we're in airdrop season, and I believe it's a great time to be involved in the space. So make sure you guys stay tuned for the next one.